Hi, this is another fantastic book called George and the Dragon. Now, if you want to read on and hear about this one, you are going to have to be very, very brave. Are you feeling brave? Good. This one says, far, far away in the darkest cave in the deepest valley, amongst the highest mountains, there lives a huge and terrifying dragon. With his fiery breath and mighty strength, this awesome beast fears no man, but he is afraid of just one thing. Maybe have a little think. What one thing might he be really, really afraid of? What one thing might he flap his wings at and fly away? George and the Dragon. Far, far away in the high, high mountains, in a deep, deep valley, in a dark, dark cave, there lived a mighty dragon. He could fly higher than the clouds. He could go faster than all the birds. He could burn down a forest with a blast of his fiery breath. He could smash a castle wall with a flick of his mighty tail. And he could brush away an army with a sweep of his monstrous wing. There was nothing so fierce, so terrible as the mighty dragon, but he had a secret. A big secret. Well, actually, it was a very, very, very small secret, because he was absolutely terrified of mice. Oh! Which was a pity, because that very day, a mouse moved into the cave just next door. His name was George. This is George. He's got his little suitcase. He's ready to move in. He's got his sold sign up. Ooh. Does it look very nice in the house next door? His neighbour maybe doesn't look too friendly. Now, George didn't care much for the cave next door. It was cold, a bit dark, a bit drafty. The previous owner had actually been a bat, so the fixtures and furnishings were most inconvenient. And the nearest cheese shop was miles and miles away. So George was feeling rather miserable. And to make matters worse, he had no sugar for his tea. Oh, I know, said George. I'll just pop next door, and I'll see if I can borrow some. So he did. As George was just popping next door, he didn't realise that there was a dragon next door. I say, you couldn't loan me a couple of lumps of sugar, could you? Asked George. Ah! Screamed the dragon and fled. Oh blow, groaned George. No tea then? Oh dear. But George did get his tea after all, with 2 lumps of sugar. And he got cheese too, and nuts and berries and biscuits and crackers and cream cheese and sandwiches and jelly and ice cream and fairy cakes with pink icing. And a cosy little hole in the castle wall with a new sign that said, "Beware of the mouse."